Hello. Oops. Okay. This morning I just have something really inspired me, so I feel I have to go and share it. Just give me a minute. Let me get my notes. I'm so organized now. So, okay. First of all, I want to apologize for my mistakes I made in all my videos, and sometimes I'm just saying things without I just trying to I'm just trying to communicate, and I know language correct language it exists, but it's not in my video. um Yesterday, or I went to swimming with one of my friends, and he was watching my video. He said I said myths, myths, and he said what? And I said, what is myths? And he said, I don't know, you made it up. I said, oh, yeah, okay. And another day in another video, I said, I trying to say communities, communism, right? Like we have capitalism, and then the other words, like what the Chinese government is that what's that? Whatever that word is, I'm trying to use that political word, but because I never said it, not often enough, I never really study it. Just not in my vocabulary. I can so wow. So I said the community in our other video, but actually I'm trying to say communityism, I think. Let me just Google it. I can't live without Google. I just so what's that word? Hmm? 共产党. Okay. I never typed that in my phone, so the smart the smart word didn't come out. I hear Chinese communist, yeah, communist party. But anyway, that's not important. I'm just saying, like, my channel is not made for perfect language, and my English is not perfect, and none of my language are perfect. Anyway, no excuses. Let's go. So the next one, it's but if you see it, and if you notice what something I said, and I said it wrong, is a huge mistake, or even I don't mind. Please leave in the comment. I love to learn. I'm just not going through my my video and then check my language, because my point is to communicate, not to be perfect. Okay, so this morning, I was just thinking. This couple of days, I have been thinking about how to organizing my files, because remember, I spent 2 months to organize everything in my computer and everything in my storage box and my files. But now the problem is I forget them again. I don't remember what I have. And I know something. I know I have workshop folders, like 3 or 4 folders like this thick. And I have a lot of resource for workshops, and I have a lot of video I made for workshops. When I was organizing them, I know exactly where they are, and I did making contents as well. It's the old school way. Just write everything, like like when we have a book, the first page is content, and in the whole book we can find the chapters. But the thing is, in our life is 3D, right? If it's not 40, 5D, 60, I can't think about that. Even 3D word, I feel struggle to manage my 3D everything. So so I forget where my folders are, where's my documents are. It's easier in the computer now, because I kind of know when it's pictures in that folder. But now when it's in the paper folder, which I do need the paper folder as well. And another thing is, how can I connect my paper folder into my computer folder? Because I know, like, one of my friend, he's he worked for his whole life, and he's still working. Like, so okay, so he has a lot, a room, an office of documents, and because he's older than me, and he was the chairman of the charity I was volunteered with the board, so he got a lot of papers. He had got his own company and everything, so he was telling me a couple of years ago he's scanning all of his document into the computer and to keep it to keep it in a like to free some space out. But then I was thinking, do I want to scan out my photos? But actually a lot of my photos are coming out from um come out from my what do I say that come out from my design. Like this time when I was doing the this one, the Chinese folk tales, I've already have a folder with 100 items in there, and I also have like more than 10 different designs for different function, like the ticket and like the post. And yesterday I've done this, the color page. This will be used in the storytell time. After the storytell, the children can choose the activity. They can color this the character for the story, or they can learn how to write the Chinese in here. So they can also take this page home and cut it out as what do you say that, flashcard. So in this flashcard will remind them a little bit up about the story, and then and then the character and the pronunciation. So every time when I make a project, I have lots of design coming out in my computer, and I just don't know, like I have no problem now to keep them in one place. Before it was all over the place, and now I'm having the habit to give them a proper name and then put it under that project folder. That is what I've been learned since the last 81 days, down to this subject, organization subject. But now I don't remember where they are. So I was just started seeking for assistant. Now I have TickTick to remind me every day what I need to do every day to break down things. But TickTick, excuse me, TickTick is not enough. It's a simple tool. I use it as manage my time, like my task every day. That's great. But if I want to, let's say when if I want to if next year, okay, in spring I start this course again, and I need to pull out all the designs, all the writings, and all the activities, and the schedule, when to advertise and when to post, and when to make the design for and how to sell the ticket, when to check, just updating all the information as the project go, and I will have a trouble again to find them together. So I need assistant be able to, if I just type in Chinese folktale and everything about that, where I saved everything, like it will have a list come out. So I tried Evernote. Evernote is not even good enough for me to prepare my lesson plan, let's say story plan, because the story plan including a lot of different steps, and then I found it's difficult to print out, and it's the format of too simple. But Evernote is good for something else, like keep my working hours track. For simple notes it's okay, and then I was looking into Notion. It's too complicated, it's too fancy. And then I looked into Notion in 2021, but I didn't choose it. And yesterday I looked into it again. I thought I'm going to use it there, but this morning I find something more interesting, but I'm just starting doing research. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but it's called Obsidian, and it's also a note taking system. I hope that one will. It looks like something I'm looking for. So, but I haven't really downloaded, have a play with it, so I can't tell by now. But because I was looking for this system, and I was thinking, and yesterday when I opened my wardrobe, I was like, oh, I have this jeans, I forgot it, and then this today I was worried about this whole time, nearly 100 days. I'm all been thinking about how to organize in my life and how to organize in my studio, my work, and everything. And then today, it just come to me like we have too many things, not just too many things. Things are so easy, and we create so easy. And what does that mean? It's not negative. It's completely positive. Positive. That means we need to speed out our learning, our evolution. Is it like human growing, like we just needs to, because when I check through on YouTube, well, good, like because YouTube gave me like related subject, so some I don't go for all of them. So because most of my searching are about spiritual awakening, or TED talk, or books, or audiobooks, and now recently I started searching for notebooks and note taking system, and so I found this obsidian. It's a type of crystal, the black one, or they have different types. But then I was just making me think, we have so many nowadays, so many information, and everyone having a problem. It's most people, they need to take notes because they are like project manager. They have a lot of things, different tasks in ongoing. And I have been told I've always have too much in my plate. Not one person, everyone, but this is how my brain works. I can't just pin down into doing one thing that's killing me. I have the physical, the mental. What that issue is, like if someone get in a closed box in a small place, they get really frustrated and they go crazy, and then they sweat in their hand. What's that word? I think I'll Google again. Oh, I really don't know that word. Not even in Chinese. Anyway, so that kind of so I feel it's not just in the physical space. It's also in my mental space. If I feel I have to just blocked, if my mind is blocked in a small box, that make me it kind of, it's like that's why I can't stay in a country like in China. Even I was in Hong Kong, but because the government control everything, I don't have the freedom to think, and then that's actually cause me like physically sweaty. It make me feel just so frustrated, for so just want to go crazy, that kind of feeling. So why I'm saying that, so I don't remember why I'm saying that. But anyway, we're talking about the taking notes, and we're having a lot. We're having too much things. And when I was on YouTube, and I saw how many people they are, how productive they are, and how awesome their videos are, and I really see like a lot to learn. And then when they introduce them, like some tools, and they're using, just look very awesome. And then I can just tell that those people are very productive, and then they are very tuned in to what they're doing, and they are really good at what they're doing. I'm just so happy to see, like in the future, those people, and then like not even in the future, in nowadays, they are really actually impact the world with the positive improvement. Like they're sharing their skills. I'm just like I just really appreciate to how easy, like people, like how generate they're sharing their knowledge, and they're sharing their system. And so I found that new app. I'm going to download today. I'm so excited to download it. I'm always very excited to try new things. So that's what I want to say. If you are watching my video, I think maybe something you're doing like is silk painting, and if maybe you are artist, or maybe you're just curious what's artists like self-employed, and like whatever. Maybe you're just interested in what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. But I just want to say this. If you feel that call in your heart, and then you feel you want to do something, you want to make the world a better place, I want to tell you that's possible, and that's necessary. And I want to say you can do it. It's so easy to find help. I mean, online, like, and then if you think you're not good enough, and then that's normal, because our day, our world is improving so fast, and everything's changing so fast. Like everything is speeding up, and so we need to follow it up, and we need to speed it up the way we're learning as well. And that's just, yeah, I have write something in my diary, but my diary is not here, and maybe I will share that another day. I will, as I said, it's another message I received. It's from out of from nowhere. I think was something like, if I remember it, it's something like I believe this world is big enough for me to live as I am, and I believe the people are kind enough, tolerant enough to accept me as the way I am. So that was a message I received another day. I know some people you maybe call it channeling or whatever, but I do, because I do actually feel like myself is more conscious as the time goes, because it's my fifth year. I know some people, they're more gifted, that they probably, the spiritual journey will be quicker for you, but for me it took me 5 years, and now I'm feel my journey's just started on my conscious. Like I heard someone talking about matrix this morning, the blue pill and the red pill. And the red pill, if you take it, your life is out of control. I think I have been taking the red pill every day. I mean, 5 years ago, and and now in this 5 years, sometimes I take a red one most of the time, and in the first year, and then second year and third year, and now this year, right now, I'm definitely, I say 90% of the time, I'm taking the blue pill. I'm taking the responsibility of my life, and I'm taking the consequences of my life. I'm making the choice, and yeah. So have faith in yourself. It's not easy, but being, it's not easy to choose and to stay on what the choice. But I think I found it's equally difficult to not choose and get, what's that? Let life run you instead of serving in a life. I don't know. I'm trying again. Like my language can never really follow my. How about I send you? What's that? I send you with my. Do you call that telepathic? Like, just like. Zzz. Anyway, have a nice weekend. See you tomorrow or Monday. Tomorrow I spend my day with my son. Okay, now I'm going to check out this note-taking system. Thank you, and mwah.